Finally, we have the delete modal. So if I click on this, nothing's going to happen yet because we still need to update that. Let's get to our code and we're going to collapse this. Okay, so we have employee details modals here. I'm going to change this. Actually, I'm going to call this as employee delete modal. So actually, I'm going to change the employee to job, and I'll do the same thing on the employees list too. So I guess this one. Okay, so it says employee details model. I'm going to call this as employees delete model. Let's close that and let's get back to our jobs list model. So here, job delete model, we're going to change the employee to job. Okay, and do you want to delete graphic designer? Do you want to delete job graphic designer? Okay, so we have this, we have yes, and then we have go back. Let's save that. Let's see how that looks. If I click on delete, you can see that we have this button. Okay, this question mark is kind of coming down, so we can add some more details here. Do you really want to delete? And let's check that out now. Let's click on delete. Do you really want to delete a job graphic designer? If I click on yes, it's going to delete. If I click on no, it's going to close that. With that, our EMS application 2.0 is built. Let me show you like how this entire thing works now. So you can click on this logout button. So you can see that we have the login to continue. So if I type in a username and password, and if I click on login, that's just going to log in. But right now, like I didn't give any form action. So let's add that form action. Let's get to the index.html. And here, what we'll do is we'll call this as action, and I'll set that to dashboard. Okay, and let's get back over here. Okay, and let's hit refresh. If I click on login, that's gonna get me to the dashboard, and inside the dashboard, you can see we have employees list, and then we have the jobs list. And if I click on view employees, you can actually see the list of employees here. By clicking on add employee, we'll be able to add the employee details. And if I click on details, you can see the single employee details. And if I click on edit, you can see that we can see the editable details of that employee. And if I click on delete, that's going to give me a pop-up message saying that you really want to delete John Doe. And we actually need to change this a little bit. So that's in employees list, and that's in the delete employee here. So I need to change that to John Doe. Save that. Okay, let's hit refresh. Okay, if I click delete, that's going to ask me like, do you want to delete John Doe? If I click on yes, that's going to delete that. And if I click on no, it's going to go back. And in the related links, we have a job list. And if I click on this job list, that's going to take me to the job list table. And here you can click on add job, and I can add a job. I can click on details. I can see the details of that job. I can click on edit, and I can view the edit details of that job. If I click on delete, that's going to give me the pop-up message for that particular job. Like, do you want to delete that, or do you want to go back? And finally, if everything is done, you can click on this power button here, and that's going to log you out of that EMS application.